It's clip of love.
Get on down.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta beg no nigga to make no money, right, Clip?
Ain't gotta beg no nigga. You know what it is.
Yeah, we got a clip of love in the building. And we're gonna go to the boss of all boss.
Yeah.
Huh? Coming in from his spot. Live from Aloo. If you ride by, he probably own it, baby. 9 times out of 10, baby. Huh?
What's up?
My man, my nephew, one of my best friends.
You know what it is.
Ride or die. Pablo Riggs.
I gambled on you, and you gambled on the crack. It's always business.
Always.
Never personal.
Never.
Does the name Spanky Johnson ring a bell?
We in this thing, baby. The Cliffin. Soon to be coming.
Soon to be coming.
You know what I'm saying?
Spin off,
the
baby.
Spin off. Huh? Okay, introduce your man.
And I'm introducing a special guest host. One of my guys been knowing him for over 15 years going on, man.
Right.
Been around me since day one. Man, stand up dude. I always said what he meant what he said.
Right.
Don't hold nothing back. White chocolate.
Right.
Motherfucking the Ric Flair of the white bowl. My guy. My guy.
JB in the house.
Chi-town.
All right. Let's get it crunk, baby. Let's do it. We'll start it off with your relationship joint.
Oh man.
Let's go. Let's hit it. Just jump right into it.
Dr. Strange Love is not here, but we gonna do another. We gonna do a segment for him. You know what I'm saying?
Two of our co-hosts, they in Miami
right now.
They balling, doing their thing in Miami.
Yeah.
They'll be back next week.
Be back next week. They ain't on the milk card. They took a what you call a field trip.
Right, a little field trip.
Hiatus.
Right.
Yeah.
They got a whole pass.
Yeah. So the relationship question for the day is it worth staying or leave? And I know it's kind of broad, but it's straight to the point too. Because I had some people call in and chime in on my posters and stuff or whatnot. And I talk to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, from advice standpoints and looking at situations that people go through. And even with my co-host, you know what I'm saying, my special guest filling in co-host. You know, is it worth staying or is it worth going? When you in the relationship, far as being long term, or even a short term, because a relationship is a relationship, a bond is a bond. But is it worth staying?
So we going with the phrase, is it cheaper to keep it?
Well, not necessarily cheaper to keep her. Most likely, because either way, if it's cheaper to keep her, sometimes you can stay in and shit be a disaster. I believe, I'm gonna let y'all answer, then I'm gonna go back to
go
it.
ahead, you go first.
Because I believe if it's worth staying, then you know it got to be some form of structure of rebuild. Because some bonds you can salvage because they're not gonna go nowhere. But is it the process that you have to go through? What would be the steps? You know what I'm saying? How would you go about doing it? Or is you doing it out of pity, or you doing it out of you know what I'm saying? Or you get what I'm saying? You don't feel like you could get nobody else.
Yeah, but who are we coming from? We coming from a guy perspective or a woman?
I want to come from both perspectives, because for the simple fact, women need to hear this too.
Yeah.
And men need to hear this too. Because you going to have, if you in a relationship, you ain't in a relationship with no, well, you might be in a relationship with a dude, or it might be two girls. We ain't got to talk about that, but I'm just saying, it takes two in this situation, right? So guess what? You got to be able to understand where they coming from just as well as you want them to understand where you coming from. Right. So that's what I say to that, you know what I'm saying? And I got one that chimed in and said depends on the situation.
Yeah, it depends.
And that does matter. That's why I say depending on, you know what I'm saying, like what
dynamics.
Yeah, it's a lot of different dynamics.
Right? Yeah, and sometimes you stay just because it's comfortable, and sometimes that is not the right decision to make. It's not the right decision, you know. But you know, it's easy, right? And sometimes it's easy to stay in a relationship.
But is it the right? That's my point.
Is it the right decision? You know, most of the time it's not. Right?
Most of the time it's not. I feel you on that.
So elaborate a little bit more on that for me.
You know, sometimes you know, the older that you get, I think the harder it is to move on, right? You know, you stay in a relationship because it's comfortable.
I definitely agree with that.
I agree. I agree.
And it's you know, it's hard to move on, and you know, getting back into the dating scene, and you know, that's hard work, right?
Yes.
You know, going through all that bullshit when
starting over.
Yeah, starting all
You know what I mean? Right? Trying to learn this new person.
Learn a new person.
Trying to trust this new person. Like it's so much shit that come behind it. Like that's is it more easier for men to settle or women to settle?
I think it's easier for men to settle because men normally don't leave. Men don't normally leave. They gonna stick around because you gonna ride it out. You gonna ride it out. Yeah. But and another thing is, people stay for the kids.
Yeah.
That's the wrong reason.
That's the wrong reason.
Don't stay for the kids.
No.
You can stay for the kids, but just be in your kid life. Just make sure you in your kid life. Always. And make sure you, whenever you have that conversation about should we break up or should we stay, never bring the kids into the equation. That's how I did. I want to stay because I love you. That's
the point I'm trying to make.
Shit work.
You got my life.
You know what I'm saying? Because we built something.
Yeah. Of course.
And I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose this shit.
Of course.
Because we built something over these years.
Yep. But when you have a kid in your life, you know, that changes everything, right?
It does,
You want to keep the family together,
Yeah.
right? That whole family dynamic, right?
Yeah.
And when you move on, you lose that. And as a man, the other thing that you have to worry about, which is what I thought about, is child support, right? If I leave, then I got to pay child support. And not only that, am I going to see my son? You know, right? Am I going to get 50-50 custody?
Right.
Is she going to take 100%?
Exactly.
You got to worry about all
it's
that, right? So you're
shit.
right. You stay for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the wrong.
Because a lot of dudes
and then
be
you're
like,
not happy, right? And then you live.
then you're not happy.
You live years and years.
Then you're not happy,
just
right?
because
You're not
of your
happy
kid,
because
right?
you stayed for the wrong reason.
Of course. I totally agree.
You stayed for the wrong reason. Because I done heard a motherfucker be like, man, I don't want another motherfucker raising my kid.
Yeah.
No, that's bullshit.
That's it too.
Because
right?
for me, if I was to stay,
absolutely true. I didn't want another
if I was
man
to
around
stay,
my
it's
son.
definitely because I love you.
Right.
And I don't want to share my world or my life with nobody else but you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Secondly, would be, yes, you built a lot together. There's some shit that I confide in you in and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that you got together that's not worth losing. But you never want to lose yourself in the process.
That's what a lot of people do.
Right.
That's what a lot of people
in marriage, you know, it's a relationship. It's hard work too, and
That's
it's
what a lot
just
of
easy
people
to
do.
say,
They
you know
lose
what, I'm going to
themselves
go
in
off.
it.
Yeah.
And,
You lose yourself
A lot of
in it.
people lose
That's the
themselves
easy
in
way
it.
out, right?
Yeah.
You know, marriage, relationship, it's hard
I
work.
tell-
And it's easy to lose yourself in that shit.
I tell everybody that asks me a question, I done had a few people ask me a question about like, dog, you know what I'm saying, such and such, and was like, dog, you know, how you do it, how this go on. Let me tell you something, man. Men hurt too.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is what
We hurt the most.
This is what people
We hurt
fail to
people.
realize
Yeah.
in situations. Men have feelings. We don't play, we put on because society and the way the world lives has us to be the way we have to be tough, hard, this, that, and the other. But guess what? Sometimes
and we don't show it.
we
like
don't,
women do,
because motherfuckers will try to take you. Certain women will take it as a sign of weakness or try to use this. Like we feel too. Men feel too.
Man, we hurt the most.
We hurt the most. Cause guess what? We don't just have to deal with that shit. We have to deal with this shit out here too. All this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's not to discourage or take any credit from the women. Yeah, women hurt. We're not taking that from, but you got to see where we coming from. Because let me tell you something. If I bust my ass for you, I make things happen. I'm not just, and I'm making sure you straight. I'm not doing this shit just to do this shit. I'm doing this shit because I love you. That's one. Two, and because if you was to leave today or tomorrow, I'm still going to have to do this.
Still going to have to do it.
You get what I'm saying? I'm still going to have to do this shit. But I'd rather do this shit with you. You understand what I'm saying? Secondly, after hard days where I don't give a fuck if you grind, I don't give a fuck if you going to work, I don't give a fuck what you doing. After hard days where every man wants to go home to their motherfucking girl. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't care if you a president, you can be a prisoner, you can be a correctional officer, you can be a police. When you get done and tired of being, when you ready to go home, you ready to go home to your woman.
But on the flip side of that, to play devil's advocate, men like to go out. We like to have fun too. Women, you know, we like to go out and have our boys' time. And sometimes we go out and, you know, women don't understand that, or they get jealous, right? We're out, you know, with our boys, women are around, you know. It's just a natural feeling that, you know, jealousy comes into the picture. And, you know, sometimes that's where, you know, conflict comes into.
But my thing is, what's the difference between men going out having a good time with they guys, and women may be around, they going to places where women are, but it's not a problem when women go do this. They go on girls trips. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference? It should be the same.
I think it ain't no that men are dogs and we're always out doing something wrong.
You don't feel like that when she goes. Nope. You like, hell, baby, have a good time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna kick you a couple dollars to go. Have a good time. We ain't thinking like that. But when we go,
because when I want to go,
I'm going.
I don't want you to say shit.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. It shouldn't be no certain type of feeling or no shit. Because what I feel like in a relationship, if it's good for you, it's good for me.
Right. Yep.
And I ain't gonna do nothing that I feel like is wrong, because guess what? I don't want you to do the shit.
Right. It's got to be a two-way street, and there's got to be trust involved, and sometimes that's what tears a relationship apart, right? You know, and that's just
trust has always played a major part in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? But you have to trust them. I'm saying, man, I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to lay around you and be in the bed and lay down, I have to trust you, bro. Not just on no sexual level. Right. I'm talking about period. I'm gonna go to sleep. This is my most vulnerable state.
Right.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep.
And if a motherfucker can reach out to you or touch you when they want to touch you, then guess what? They can touch your dude. And it's vice versa. It's not just for a man, it's women too. You understand what I'm saying? If a woman can reach out and touch your dude at any given time or however they want to do, guess what? You should feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Just like I should feel some type of way. It shouldn't go on.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Period, point blank. If you're okay with that, then guess what? I can live with it because I know what you're gonna do and what you're capable of. Just don't say shit to me. It shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be a problem if the shoe was on the other foot.
Right. Yep.
But back to the question, at hand is, do you stay or do you leave? Is it worth? You know what I'm saying?
I think if it's true love and you know this is the girl you want to be with, then it's worth it, right? There's gonna be ups
even
and
if it
downs
makes you look stupid.
It might not be easy.
No.
This where I'm getting at. This where I'm getting at.
I ain't about to be looking stupid.
Now that's the problem.
No.
Because now you feel like me.
No. Shit, you got me fucked up.
No,
you got me fucked up.
No.
That's where you got me fucked up at.
Because that's where a lot of motherfuckers got people fucked up at.
No.
I ain't gonna look stupid out here for no motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who you is. I can love you to life and death. but I ain't gonna look stupid.
Baby.
And you shouldn't even want your significant other to look stupid.
Exactly.
Because guess what? At the end of the day,
Exactly.
you still represent me,
Right. Yeah.
and I represent you.
Stupid. Right. Yeah. Right. You know?
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep.
I feel like that wholeheartedly because I believe that shit. And guess what? After a while, time passes and motherfuckers end up being alone or settling
Yep.
Yeah.
with some bullshit.
With some bullshit.
Right.
With some bullshit.
With some bullshit, man.
Yeah. Hey, I can speak to that, man. You know, sometimes settling is, you know, like I said, it's comfortable, right? You know,
Right.
You're with the wrong
Right,
girl,
right.
you know, and, you know, shit starts popping off and, you know, it's toxic. And,
Toxic as fuck.
And that's hard to get away from.
Yep.
It
you
is.
know?
It
It's
is.
really
It
hard
is.
to get away from, you know, but,
Yeah, I talked about that a couple episodes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was in some toxic shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that shit ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Shit ain't worth it.
But do people
do that
change,
toxic
right?
shit.
But do people change, right? And through that relationship, right? I can speak
Some
to
people
that too.
change.
Right.
But the majority of them don't.
Very true. Most of the time, it
Motherfuckers gotta want to change for
You know
one.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
You gotta want to
Most
change.
of
You
them
gotta
don't.
know you have a
You
problem.
are
Most of
who
them,
you are.
You are who you are, and that be the hardest part in the choice.
Especially
Because
the older that you get, the older
Right.
you
Oh,
get,
yeah.
you
But you
become
stay in
set
your
in
lane.
your
You
habits,
stay in
right?
your
stuck in your
Right?
ways.
You stay in that lane.
You know?
and then is it like, okay, well, do you even try to change for your relationship?
Right.
Well,
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I told my homegirl the other night. I'm like, baby, you gotta switch it up.
Yeah.
You can't keep doing the same shit. She's like, I'm straight. How you straight? You're not straight. Where you straight at? You ain't got no man.
Cause see, now I got another question coming in. Here they coming in. Okay, date nights. Women like to go on dates. This, that, and the other.
Right.
All that stuff. It's nothing wrong with that.
nope.
It's nothing
What
wrong with
about
that.
date night?
Okay, men in a relationship, it start out dates. It
Right.
start out going out to eat. It start out,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, lovey-dovey, all that stuff. Yeah, that's in the beginning, but that don't never stops. It just now you have to pick times to do that
Right,
shit. When
yeah.
you're working, when you're grinding, when you know what I'm saying. It ain't all the time you gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? And if a person is paying attention good enough, they'll know what's really going
You
on.
gotta go with the flow.
And that's the thing. You gotta pay attention to your girl because that's what she wants.
And-
she wants
and-
those
right,
times.
right,
when
right,
she
right.
wants to go out to
Yeah.
dinner.
Yes,
you know,
and
maybe
ain't nothing
a
wrong
club
with
or
that.
something like
It's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I feel like date nights are worthy. Are
Keeps it healthy.
I don't want to say. It's like something that you should do.
Yeah.
It's a priority in
See,
a
me and my
relationship.
first baby mama, we had a night during the week, and we had a night on the weekend, whether it was Sunday or Saturday
There you go.
or Friday.
Yep.
Time.
Yep.
During the week,
Yep. Delegate
And
a
the
night,
weekend.
right? Yeah. Right.
you pick it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But see, no.
And if
Just
you
my
got
schedule,
kids,
how
get a
we go.
baby.
Yeah, but what it
is.
is see that and with me, like I said, I'm from a different. I ain't gonna say era or whatever. I'm just say I was raised different. I was around different shit. You know what I'm saying? I always like, okay, whatever. If the woman say, hey, 6:30, motherfucker, December 17th, we gonna go do this.
Right. Yeah, we going to.
We gonna do. I'm okay, baby. I'm finna clear the sky and make sure that's what we doing. They want you to initiate it. And
Ain't nothing wrong with
it's
that.
nothing wrong with that. But guess what? Sometimes you too busy doing shit to sit down and think about that, and they feel like that's a lack of interest. But I feel like it's a lack of interest if I gotta ask you to touch me, rub my back. You know, shit like that. So it go both ways. But my thing, you understand what I'm saying? Like, okay,
I got a perfect example,
Go ahead.
right? You know, my girl loves
Goddamn
country
Jesse.
music, and I don't like country music. You know, I'm hip hop
Yeah.
and all that shit. And she wanted to go to a country concert, and you know, I want to go out with her because that's what she wants to do, and I go out and enjoy it. But I told her, on the flip side, all right, next concert we go to something that I want to go to, right? But you do that just because you want to please your girl.
Most
right?
definitely.
It's something that she wants to do. You go out, have a date night, and have fun with it. And we did it. We had a good time.
Yeah.
You know. So,
Right.
but that's what men do.
but it goes
That's
both
what men
ways.
do.
I'm just being honest. That was,
I'm gonna give you an example of what I did.
come on now.
Okay, boom. My baby
What's
mama
up,
wanted
y'all?
to go
What's
to
up?
a-
What's up?
She wanted to go
Chime
to
in
a
if you got any
drag
questions.
concert at Hamburger Mary's.
There you go.
I'm not with that shit, but she mentioned it. She like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to.
Well, that's that drag club or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I
You
heard
remember
about it.
Hamburger Mary's on Beach Boulevard?
Yeah,
Hamburger Mary.
Yeah. So I ain't say shit.
Yeah.
I ain't say shit.
Yep.
She know I ain't on that type of time.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When her birthday came, I surprised her
And popped up on.
There you go.
and just pulled up. And had motherfucking reservations and a table and everything.
Yep.
Got Hamburger
Yeah,
Mary's
stay
at a
behind you.
motherfucking drag, at a drag joint.
Yeah.
And had a blast.
And ain't nothing wrong
They
with
had a
that.
blast.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm secure with myself.
I go do things I do things with my old lady that I don't be wanting to do as well.
But she had a blast.
Right,
and she was
exactly.
surprised like a motherfucker.
And
that shit made her motherfucking year.
Puts a
Yeah.
big smile on her
Most
face.
definitely.
right?
What? She was
And I
like,
give you
"What
another
the fuck we
scenario.
doing? What
I
the
go play
fuck are we
golf.
doing here?"
It's hot out there. My old lady will come, you know what I'm saying, and come play golf, watch me play golf. She'll sit with me just because I want her to come or whatever. So it's definitely vice versa.
Right.
And it's not a
gotta
problem.
reciprocate too, right?
It definitely
It's gotta
does.
be not just
Yeah.
one
It
way
def-
type of a thing.
It definitely
right?
does. It gotta reciprocate, because guess what? It's gonna be some shit you don't want to do, and I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? I'm going.
Right.
You gonna go? You can come and if you, I'm going.
Go, 'cause I'm going.
I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's gonna be some thing that you want to do
Damn
that
right.
I be like, I stand down, put my foot on. Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit. I ain't gonna do that shit. And then last minute, guess what? All right, baby, you really want me? I'm coming. Fuck it, I'm coming. So I done did this compromising situation.
That's relationship.
Yeah. that is.
But pride plays a lot in relationships too,
Yeah.
especially with me and mine. I have a pride issue, and I'm very prideful. You understand? Don't get it twisted. I'm very prideful, but sometimes you question: am I being stupid, or am I standing on business?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because respecting your man is different than just I don't want to say loving, or I want to say the right word. Respecting your man is more is different than just saying I love you and I'm and you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying?
Because loyalty and
way
respect
deeper
is
than
the
that.
top.
It's the top two.
I don't
Period.
care about love.
All that done, because you can love a motherfucker and not want to be
Loyalty
with
for
him.
sure.
You can
Right.
love a motherfucker and disrespect him. You can
right,
love a motherfucker
right.
and cheat on him. You can love a motherfucker and, like, you know what I'm saying? But I love you, though.
Right. Yeah. That's where he said loyalty number one. For
Most
me.
definitely. Loyalty,
I wanna
that
go
shit.
Loyalty and
loyal.
respect
Man,
is the top two for me.
That's the top two.
For me.
That's the top two.
I agree.
That's the
You know
top
what
two.
I'm saying?
Because I don't care nothing about none of that other shit.
Right.
Right. I want a woman I can
Guess what?
trust, right?
Not
I
even just
go
that.
out with your
Not even
girls,
just-
right? I know, I trust you.
Not even
I
just
know
that,
you're loyal.
dog.
I got no
Because
problem.
if you respect your man,
Right.
you are in love with your man.
Yeah, you in love.
Yeah.
You in love.
You are in love with your man
I'm
when
not gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she ain't even
true.
looking at other dudes.
It ain't
while
fuck-
she's-
fuck
she's
looking at
making
other
them
dudes.
feel
Feel
like
type
with
of
her
way,
girls,
any
right?
type of
Right.
shit, no nothing. I
No
don't
nothing.
I don't want him questioning shit.
shit.
Right. But men can't get jealous at at the same time, right? Because men
Yeah,
are
we ain't
jealous.
getting jealous.
No, you ain't getting jealous. The thing about it is,
Niggas like us.
you can't be jealous
Yeah.
in a situation when you know who and what you are.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't worried about another
that
nigga.
that
I would never worry about
self-confidence,
another
right?
nigga, because guess what? It takes your girl.
to run that shit.
It ain't
Yeah.
the nigga. Trust me, it
Take
ain't
her to
him.
run that shit.
It's never the nigga.
Oh yeah.
Take her to run
I
that
done
shit.
been that nigga many, motherfucker, 24 hours,
24 hours.
many nights.
We know
I
that.
can
You understand
be
what I'm
your
saying? I
man.
can be your man 24 hours. But for the most part, because guess what? Honestly and truly, and we going to move on because we've been on this topic for a minute, but I want to get this out. Honestly and truly, men can eat a lot of shit. And I ain't talking about shit, I'm talking about, we eat a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women go through a lot. Men eat a lot of shit.
We eat a lot. definitely that.
You understand what I'm saying? Take it on the chin. That's what I mean. I ain't talking about just eating no shit. You know what I'm saying? But we take it on the chin.
Cause we be stepdaddy and all types of shit.
Man, a lot of situations like
and
nigga.
Being a stepdaddy, that shit is a lose situation.
Always been.
All the way around the board. A lot of times. 90-10, that's a lose situation. Straight up. So, gotta be cognizant of that too. That's why we say it's a broad,
It's a broad question.
Yeah,
but we take a lot of shit.
We give you the best viewpoint that we can come from. You know what I'm saying? We give you the general and we give you our viewpoint. So y'all run with that shit.
Yeah. And that's how we gonna do it. We gonna go on to the next subject.
Switch it up. We gonna switch it up.
Switch it up. Where we going to, Cliff?
We need the shit written down.
Yeah, we gotta have our shit written down. But we all right. But get what though? This shit right here let you know how real it be, nigga. Cause this is like a regular conversation. Gotta have our shit scripted, huh? Had a motherfucker standing back there with the. We on this now. And we just talked about this shit before we even started this motherfucker. Hey, well, shit be real. Make America great again. What the fuck, man? This is real.
Yeah, because I might be moving.
He talking about me
But
moving.
if Trump win, nigga, I'm out of here.
He said he out of here.
I already been looking in the country.
Look at the country.
I've been looking into countries.
Yeah. Give me one. What, give me your 5.
Man, look.
And I'll give you my 5.
I'm going to a couple islands. I do Canada.
Canada.
I do Puerto Rico. I do Dominican. Man, look, I don't give a fuck. I do Cuba. I don't give a shit.
Anywhere but here.
Fiji.
Anywhere but here.
That,
I don't want to go to Asia. Oh my God, I'm scared of Asia.
Cabo.
I'm scared of
Cabo.
it. I like islands. I'm an island man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I might do Hawaii. Even that's still in America. I do Hawaii.
Just came back from there.
Puerto Rico?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I've been to Hawaii for a while ago.
remember.
Yeah. That was a nice time.
It's beautiful.
Nice time.
I mean,
shit, man. Look,
I'm Costa Rica.
I'm going
Yeah, I've been to
home.
Costa
I'm going.
Rica, too.
I'll go back there.
Costa Rica was
There
nice.
we go. Yep.
I
Yeah,
go-
that shit was nice.
Cost of living over there is cheap too.
That shit was nice.
I go to Cuba, Brazil,
Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah, my cousin went to Colombia.
Yeah, Colombia.
He been over there like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, Colombia is where it's
That
at.
shit nice.
I know it
I
is.
want to go.
Yeah. Can't wait to
But
go.
you gotta watch yourself wherever you go.
Everywhere you
I'm
go.
just saying.
Yeah. Listen, crime is everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's
I
crime
don't wanna
right
be
here.
here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be all right. I got too many children to up and leave. I gotta take it out. But I need a plane and a boat.
I'm still looking.
So you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
still looking into it.
I went in. I feel like we've been going through so much shit through our whole existence. I mean, we always adapt.
Yeah, we always.
You understand what I'm saying? We always adapt to whatever situation it is. We always.
Like I said, that first motherfucking Trump shit.
All right, so you're
That
talking
shit
about
was
Trump.
a trial motherfucking run.
So do you think there's going to be riots after this
He's
whole
gonna
election?
go crazy. If he loses, it'll
If
probably
he
be a couple
loses,
riots.
yeah.
But I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah.
You'll be mad and then you'll go home. But if he win, shit gonna change up. Cause like I said, that first shit was a motherfucking trial run.
Yeah.
This shit he's going crazy on this next one.
He's a loose cannon for
Cause
sure.
he got a whole motherfucking different whole team
Yeah.
behind him.
And a different agenda for sure.
And like I said, y'all still with me? After all this shit I said and did, y'all still riding with me? I'm coming back.
Hey.
I'm coming back.
And he's got a whole gang behind him.
And he got a
man.
whole gang
That's the
behind
problem,
him.
man.
And they still going.
He's got a gang of
They
motherfuckers,
still
man.
going.
And they still support
That's the
that
sad part
motherfucker,
about
man.
it.
is.
Hey, motherfucker, y'all already know what you thought was gonna happen, though. Like, really, all these people. You understand what I'm saying? But for the most part, I keep saying this too. But y'all, you enlightened me. Cash enlightened me, and a few other people. The city councilman, shout out to Newbie. Sam Newby, he enlightened me as well. And he was like, I say he only got 4 more years, right? That's it. That's all he can do is 4 more, right?
That's all he
to do. Yeah, but that means somebody else will come in and change the same shit he done changed in 4 years, right?
They'll keep it going.
Why would they keep it going?
Well, they can change it, but he might not leave office.
How he can't leave office?
Because they're implementing the Project 2025.
Understandable.
And they're going to get rid of government as you know it.
I heard you tell me that too, and I heard somebody else say something about it.
They're going to get rid of government if he wins. It's going to be over.
What the fuck? Why you looking like that?
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
That's their plan.
That is some crazy shit. Yeah.
That's their plan, nigga. It's a whole motherfucking booklet, nigga.
Wow.
That's why I send you shit on Instagram.
Yeah.
You have to look at it.
I do look at it. That's how I be getting my little insight, because you'll show me something, you tell me something about it.
You
Then I look at it.
That shit is serious. That's why I say you have a whole new team. His old team went to jail. They went to prison, some of them. Why he don't have the same vice president running with him again?
They coming home.
Why he don't have the same vice president running with him again? He put him on the motherfucking chopping block. And say, come get his ass. Bitch, you're expendable. You're out of here. You don't want to align with what the fuck I'm talking about? Bitch, you're out of here.
You're fired.
Get his ass.
Get his
no,
ass.
You're not fired.
Get his ass.
Get him.
Get rid of him.
Kill him. You saw January 6th?
Yeah.
They was coming for Mike Pence.
Yeah.
He had to evacuate with all the other motherfuckers.
Yeah, but I don't think he's getting
Scared
taken
for his
over.
life.
No, man, I don't know, man.
Who?
That's crazy.
It
man.
is.
That is some
But
crazy
that's the
shit,
same
man.
thing they said about Hitler. They laughed at Hitler. They laughed at him too.
What going on?
That's some extreme shit.
They
man.
laughed.
I
They
get what
laughed.
you're
They
saying,
laughed
man.
at him too.
Yeah. Well,
Look at Putin. How long he been over there? He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going
I
nowhere.
think World War III is possible with Trump in the office, but who knows, man?
Honestly, I hope everybody went out and vote. If you could vote.
Yeah.
My thing is, I honestly, this is how I feel. I feel like they already know who's gonna be the president.
Politics is tough. to
I
talk
feel
about.
like
everybody got their own opinion.
Motherfuckers gonna do what they gonna do
Don't
anyway.
vote.
It ain't nothing, cause you could put a motherfucker in office and still have a whole nother government still running the motherfucker. You ain't nothing but the front motherfucker.
Yep.
And when all the laws and bills gotta get passed through this motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Say for instance, the Republican got the
Well, the
motherfucking.
Republicans are going to take over
Yeah,
the government.
the government, like it's gonna, it's.
Some of that
That's
is
what
true.
they're saying.
That's how I go, but I don't want to discourage nobody because I'm saying it's not
Some of that
everybody
is
don't
true.
vote.
Yeah.
I just feel like that because
But
it
you
don't.
still supposed to.
Yeah, I'm never telling nobody
Go
not to
out
vote.
there and get it,
Yeah.
get it in.
Get it in. I respect everybody that vote. Shit, vote.
Still supposed to go out
I
there
love
and
it.
get it in.
I just
You
feel
should
like
do.
shit. They do what the fuck they want to do.
They do sometimes,
Period.
but you still got to get out there and vote.
Yeah, because that shit matters. It does matter, and it means a lot. And especially if I had my ancestors die for the right to vote. Vote. I don't give a fuck who you vote for, because that's your business. That's your opinion.
Exactly. Just exercise.
Just exercise it. What we going on?
That's one thing I learned. Don't talk about politics in a relationship either, because that
Oh,
shit.
no, you don't talk about, man, because man, shit.
You know.
Politics and the race, talking politics with anybody.
Anybody, yeah, you're right.
With
Not even a
anybody.
relationship
Anybody.
with anybody, man.
That's just like arguing, as we say, arguing about the Bible.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You don't even,
I only get upset when, okay, we came up together and we saw the same struggle.
yeah,
So how could you vote against how we came up?
yeah.
I don't get mad at if you was a white guy and your family, that's how y'all do.
Jay,
You vote against your own. A lot of white people vote against their own interests.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how they people voted, and that's how they vote. But you voting against your own interests. You just as poor as I am. And you voting for this rich motherfucker? For what? Why? He don't give a fuck about you.
So are you saying it's a race thing
Don't
with
give-
the election?
Man, life is a race thing.
Yeah. But some of the
Life is a race thing. This country was built on a race thing.
But what if you don't believe in the candidate's beliefs? What if you don't believe in the beliefs? Even
That's-
if they are black, you're still gonna
I
vote
don't
for that?
believe. I don't believe in.
I hate. I'm white, and I don't even like Trump. I think he's an arrogant prick, right? You know,
Thank
I'm
you.
white.
And
It doesn't
he
mean
is.
that I'm gonna support that.
And
you
he
know?
is.
He is straight up,
He is.
right?
And you're
But that doesn't mean that just because he's white, I'm gonna go out and vote for him.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
Yeah.
and that says a lot about you.
right. As a
As a
person.
person.
Character.
Because you look outside of
Right, yeah, you gotta look
Outside the ring.
for
And
sure.
see what
you being white.
Right.
A lot of people don't though.
Right. Very true.
That's why you have this shit split. A lot of people don't.
Yep.
You got abolitionists. John Brown went hard for black people.
Yeah.
Went hard in the paint for black people.
Right.
Killed. Went hard in the paint. You know about John Brown?
Yep.
Huh? You know?
Nope.
Yeah, look him up. Look up the Good Lord Bird
All right.
when you go home. Bad motherfucking series. White man went against them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Went against them. You got a lot of what shit wouldn't civil rights shit and all that shit wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for white people.
Yeah.
You got a lot of white people hiding black people up under their floors. They dug up shit up under their floor and hid black people. White people bum rushing your shit, looking for them. Where they at? They hiding them.
Got a question.
It
So,
wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for them.
so in other words, not to cut you off, but saying how you said white people just voting for Trump. So what about the black people that just voting for
Man,
Kamala?
black people are
It's still ignorant on both ends.
ignorant. They're misinformed.
Okay.
And a lot of black people just want to go against
Yeah.
the status quo.
Yeah. Yeah, cause I just want to make sure it's equal balance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because she's black, which is the same thing as a white person voting for Trump because he's white. So I just want to make sure we clear on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people chiming in and stuff.
We had the same struggle,
Yeah,
and we come up how we come up.
understandable. Understandable.
I cannot align myself with a racist and
Understandable.
people that, just like I said,
Yeah.
all people who support Trump aren't racist.
Okay. You
Some
said
of-
that before. You said that
Some of
before.
them misinformed.
You said that before.
That's
Some
fair.
of them just
That's fair.
vote against their interests because that's what they do.
That's fair.
But all racists are Trump supporters.
Hey, I have to agree with you there because there's a lot of hillbillies that are,
Yeah.
they're racist and they're Trump supporters.
Trump
They're-
All the
All
white
of them.
And they're
supremacist
crazy.
groups,
All
And
them
they're the
groups.
ones that are storming
all
the
the white
Capitol. They're
supremacist
crazy.
groups,
Yeah.
they not voting for no motherfucking Kamala
I
Harris.
So,
agree
like,
with you there.
I agree.
There's no doubt about
They
that.
I
not
agree.
voting for Democrats. They voting for.
I agree. So that's the difference
I
that
agree.
you know what I'm saying? I get that.
And another thing I
But
said.
not everybody that votes for Trump is a racist.
That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I started off
Yeah.
with.
Yep.
All people supporting Trump aren't racist.
He said that.
But all racists
You said that.
are Trump supporters.
But just because you're black doesn't mean that you vote for Kamala. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Maybe you believe in what Trump.
No,
some
you
of
can't
his
believe-
That's why he
policies and what
said
he's
somebody
doing.
in there. What you saying? And
As
miss
a
and
black person, you can't believe in what Trump supports because Trump is a racist. So I cannot align myself
Okay.
with racist beliefs. I just can't do it.
Okay, that's fair.
should nobody do
Just
it.
like I said, it could be Daffy Duck on the
You
ballot.
vote for what you believe
It
in.
could be
and what's
Daffy
in your
Duck on the
heart.
ballot against Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing I said. I'm a convicted felon. I can't vote in Florida. So a felon can't vote for a felon.
For a felon. That's crazy.
Huh?
Yeah.
So now you tell me in what world do that fucking make sense? A felon can't vote for a felon that's voting for the president of the fucking free fucking world. Now you tell me where the
And all
fuck
the
that
Trump
makes
supporters
sense
will
at.
tell you, oh, he was set up. This was
I
staged.
wouldn't
It
give
was
a
rigged.
fuck. I was set up.
Yeah, I was set up. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
set up.
I was
Heard it
set
all
up.
before.
Everybody innocent.
Everybody don't
said,
give a
I was
fuck.
innocent. No, I get it. No,
You're
I'm
guilty.
with you. I hear you.
Guilty.
34 counts.
34
Hey,
counts.
you guilty either way.
I got one.
Yeah.
I got one felony.
Yep. I feel you.
When I was a teenager, 17, I got one.
Yep.
And I'm 48. That was 31 years ago.
Mm.
And I can't vote for you, who's a felon. Now you tell me where the fuck that makes sense at.
That's what I always go back to say. Boy, you
Come
can
on, man.
you can be whatever you want to be.
Come on, man.
In America, Jack.
Come on. Come on, man.
You can be whatever you want to be here in America. I don't give a fuck what you do. Because, boy, if I can't go get a job because I'm a motherfucking felon, right? Now, listen to it.
Yeah.
Because you get turned the fuck down. That's why they got it on the application. Are you a felon or not? Circle, yes or no. They got it on there. But I can get the the top job
Top job.
of all
Of
jobs.
all jobs.
The big office.
Yeah.
Of all jobs.
As what they call it. The big office.
In what world do that make
something
sense?
something fucked up.
In what world?
In this society. In
That's
this
why I
world.
told my white friend
I'm
the other
telling
day,
you,
I
now,
said
that's
that
fucked
same
up.
shit. He was like, I ain't never think about it like that.
Yeah, think about this. You gotta think about it now. Now you can't go get a fucking job
Bro, you
somewhere.
gotta take yourself out of the equation a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're white and you want to vote for him, you gotta take yourself out of it.
Yeah.
Take yourself out of that. Come on.
You gotta look at the views and the points and the goals.
Yeah, there's a lot of
It's a
different...
lot. It's a
yeah.
lot. That's why, you know, in politics, that's why you really can't argue, because you're arguing against somebody what they believe and their values and this, that, and the other. You don't really know. So you have to educate
You
yourself.
gotta touch him. You gotta
Exactly.
educate
You gotta
yourself first.
educate
And
yourself,
you gotta
make the
touch.
right
You gotta
decision
touch
for
people.
Oh, yeah.
and vote.
You gotta touch people where they relate at.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
That's what Fred Hampton did in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He touched white people, poor white people, and made them relate to blacks because y'all like us. Y'all poor white people
Yeah.
who live in the trailers and all that. Y'all just like us.
Just like nigga,
We
your
live
mama,
in the hood.
they
We
look,
got the same.
they look down on you
We
too.
got the
Colors, but we
same
grew up the
fucking
same way.
race.
Right.
Yeah. You went through the same shit.
Yeah.
That's why they killed him.
Went through the same shit. What's the difference? It's no difference.
It isn't.
It's just
Same
it's
shit.
levels to this shit. If you ain't up here in the upper class, you ain't shit.
Same shit. That's why they killed his ass.
You ain't shit.
They gonna knock you off the block.
Take your ass up out
Start
of it.
making that progress, they gonna knock your ass off the block.
Or put you in, well, out the block, knock you out the block, whether it be dead or put you in jail. Your ass gonna be, you ain't gonna be where you can do what you need to do to reach the motherfuckers you trying to reach. You can rest assured of that. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that.
They gonna get you.
That's
out of
why
it.
I be so scared for certain motherfuckers. Let me tell you something, dog. Boy, these people
Yeah.
are seeing a mob squad out
Right.
your ass, boy.
Yeah.
It'll be a hit on you. Talk about hits. You talk about here, you got different agencies after your ass, motherfucker. You got to have. That's why these presidents gotta have secret services and motherfucker. You gotta have these countries got armies as they security and shit like. Cause boy, a bitch coming after you.
Coming after you.
They train them up to do that. They train you all that army shit, that Navy Ranger shit. Oh, man, listen, a bitch will send them up. CIA will send a bitch at your ass, boy.
Coming after you. That shit serious.
See what they did to my boy Pablo.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
In a whole nother country. I'm telling you, no, it's multiple. It's more people than just that.
Yep.
But it be happening here on our own turf and our own motherfucking place. And the fact that a motherfucker can't get to the status of trying to get to where you can be at another level like that because a motherfucker shoot you down because of these gatekeepers. They're in everything.
Yep,
They're not just in the
everything.
motherfucking music industry.
Everything.
They're not in just in in the
entertainment
prisons,
and acting.
entertainment.
Right.
And no, this shit is
all
all over the place. It starts right in your community. It's a gatekeeper there.
Definitely that. Definitely that.
In all communities, it's a fucking gatekeeper. You can rest assured, and they're rubbing elbows with the other gatekeepers.
High on the totem pole or low on the totem pole, it's a motherfucking gatekeeper for your ass. Best believe that. Best believe that.
When it comes down to it, man, we got to find out who the best is to run the country, right? We got two candidates. They might not be the best candidates.
Right.
Who's going to run our country the best way that they can?
And that should be the only way you vote.
Only way.
Right?
It ain't about color. It ain't about
It can't be about
motherfucking.
color,
It ain't
yeah.
about gender. It's not about none of that shit. It's
No.
about what
What is the best?
the best
our people-
representation
our people
for
as
you,
a whole,
for
right?
us. Not just for me, for us. Because guess what? When you start
You
looking at
is
you,
us.
yeah. But what I'm saying, when you start looking at you, then you're really going off your views. And say, what's gonna be better for us as
As a people.
as a people, as a United States of a motherfucking America.
Right.
That's the bottom line. Who can run it the best and make sure we're in the beneficial rankings, just not a certain class that's in the beneficial rankings.
Like
Exactly.
we live in America right now, but there's all these illegals coming through, living in our country,
And they're
right now.
giving them
We're
money.
paying- We're giving them.
They're giving them
fucking
shit
money,
to open up and start and
that's
do
the
this shit.
Democrats. So that's Kamala right there, right? Is she gonna continue that? I don't know. You know.
I mean,
that's
It
fucked
ain't,
up,
it ain't
right?
on her. It's
That
they had,
part I
they
don't
had,
like.
they see with the immigration shit, they had a bill in place that a Republican had written up. So everybody agreed on it. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. We'll do that. You know who stepped in and said, scrap that shit? Huh?
Who?
I give you one guess. It's only one guess.
Biden,
Trump, man.
Trump. Trump wouldn't let illegals come over into this
Bruh,
country, man. That's
he
what,
wants to run on it. That's a campaign strategy. He wants to run on y'all fucking this shit up. Look it up. Look in your phone. They had a Republican congressman. I forgot his name. Look it up. You
Yeah.
can look it up right now. They had a Republican congressman wrote the shit out. It's his bill. It's his.
whatever that
Democrats
is,
looked
that's
over
all
it.
fucked up.
Republicans looked over it. Okay, yeah. That sounds good. We'll do it. So when it came
It
down
makes
to
no
it,
sense.
oh, here you
whatsoever.
go. It makes sense because you want to run on it. You want to say Biden fucked up
Right.
the border. Kamala fucked up the border. That's what you want to say. You want to run on this. You don't give a fuck for real. Fuck you talking about? He don't give a fuck. He don't care. It's all
And that's where it
a
goes. Everybody's gotta
motherfucking
be
plan. It's all a plan. The shit I talk about and the shit that I know is facts. Like I said, you can look it up right now. I forgot the Republican name, but you can look it up right
This shit
motherfucking
funny as
now.
fuck, boy.
So you're saying Trump didn't try to build a wall to keep the illegals out?
Man, he can try all he want to. That's not gonna do shit. And that was a motherfucking bullshit talking point. Oh yeah, I'm gonna build a wall and Mexico's gonna pay for it. And you got the Mexico president saying,
Fuck that shit.
pay for what, bitch? You got me fucked up. You don't run shit over here, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you? You don't run my country. This my country,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yep.
You don't run this. It's me. Pay for what? Pay for what? You need me just as much as I need you.
And if you on
I
the
got
wall,
shit coming over here.
if you on the wall, why
I
you
got
ain't
motherfuckers
paying for it?
coming over here working. You get rid of mass deportation is what he wants to do when he get in office. Everybody who's illegal or legal, he wants to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Stop and frisk for anybody Latin. And
in
The
the country
U.S.
illegal.
and the U.S. will crumble because ain't nobody doing them jobs that they doing.
That is the truth.
And that's
Right?
the heartbeat.
Who you see building houses?
And that's the heartbeat of America.
That is. Hey, that part I
It
agree.
ain't a Chevrolet.
Hey,
So you can talk your ass off. It's a problem, yeah.
yeah,
It's a problem.
it is a problem.
So they taking
But
jobs, but
he said, "Oh, okay. Oh, you want to vote for it? Oh, you want to vote for it? You want to vote for it? Oh, yeah. When election time comes, oh yeah, you ain't got my back. You vote for that shit if you want to. You vote for that shit if you want to. Bitch, I'm still in power. And he's still in power.
Yep.
Hence,
funny as fuck.
it's motherfucking election night, and he got half of the motherfucking votes damn near.
It's gonna be
See
a
what I'm
close
saying?
race. I don't know. We'll see.
That's how it is. I only speak on facts.
we got to move to the next set. We got 10 minutes.
We got
10 minutes. We gonna roll on. We gonna roll on. The next sports. What we on sports, man? What you got going on, man? You know my Jaguars is I don't even want to talk about them, man. Like for real, bro, dog. I'm just so hurt, dog. I'm just hurt all the way around, everywhere. It's like, boy, I'm getting daggers thrown at me from every angle. But I'm taking them bitches. Boy, I don't know. One gonna be vital.
Yeah.
One gonna hit.
And here's my thing. Someone's got to get fired at this point, right? You know, Jacksonville's too lenient on their coaches, their players. All right, we're.
I don't feel.
That's their
wanna
culture
fire the
now.
coach?
We're losers.
No, I don't feel like the
wanna fire the
coach.
coach?
I don't feel the coach is the problem.
Okay.
The defensive coordinator.
I don't feel like it's none of them the problem. What I feel
What do you do to change it?
is the motherfuckers who are drafting these players.
We got
what?
top-notch players on our team.
We got what? Name them.
Trevor Lawrence.
We gave him this contract.
Yeah, we did. We paid him.
We had to pick
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Listen.
Why did we pay him all that money?
Listen.
He didn't prove a shit.
I'm just saying, listen, keep going.
Yeah.
Name them.
They
Christian
made,
Kirk.
they made a mistake with
Evan Ingram. Fucking.
He was a free agent. Christian Kirk was a free agent.
Just keep naming them. Like, cause see what they're doing? They're putting Band-Aids on fucking wounds instead of stitching it up and healing the motherfucker.
We got a playoff caliber team. Is the bottom line.
You think so?
We do have a playoff caliber team.
Now we're talking from emotion because I'm a Jaguar too. I don't think we could have.
So before the season, you ain't think y'all was gonna make the
Listen,
playoffs.
no.
Bullshit
I'm not saying that. What I'm
So,
saying,
okay.
what I'm
That's
saying
what
is,
y'all gotta-
what I'm saying is, the players that we had before made me feel like we were a playoff team
Who was that?
because we went to the playoffs last year.
Who was that?
We didn't go to the
No, y'all ain't go to the
I'm
playoffs.
sorry, no, we did.
Yeah,
We
before that,
missed
right.
it. We missed it. We missed it.
Yeah, I missed it.
But the
Like,
years
the
before,
year before
the
that.
years before that, I'm sorry. We had a playoff team. That team ain't the same team from last year. That team ain't the same team from 3 years ago. 5 years ago.
We got the best rookie wide receiver, or one of them.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
He's a pimp.
All I'm saying,
We
we're
got
not.
ETN. I mean,
we're
he's
not taking
underachieving, but he's had
We're not taking nothing away from
a
them.
number one draft pick for quarterback.
I'm not
Fucking
taking nothing away
the
from
best
them.
tight end in football. One of the top
One of
tight
them,
ends.
What's
up, big dog?
You can't
He good. He
deny
good.
that.
He
Now we
is.
got a line.
We don't got no fucking line. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we
They
don't.
just paid him too much.
No,
He's a big name.
Jaguar fans going at it back to back.
No,
He's a big name. He ain't proven shit, man.
no,
They should've never paid him that amount of
no.
money.
I
It's
agree.
like Dak. What's Dak?
I agree. I agree to the money. I agree to the money. I don't think it deserved it. I'm not saying that. I like Trevor. I actually
Trevor too, but-
think with the right front office and getting the certain players that we need instead of filling patches and putting Band-Aids on shit,
What other players?
yes, we have a
What other
chance.
players does he need to?
Because some of the players that we had should have never been. They should have
He
never
has
not been
finished
Jaguars right
games,
now.
is the bottom line.
Huh?
He had a chance to finish the last game. What happened? He threw an
Okay,
interception right at the end.
Who you don't like? Who you don't like?
I don't like the
you don't
motherfucking general manager.
Okay, you
Get his ass out of here.
You say some players should be out of here.
Get his ass out of here because
Who you don't like?
I feel like
What player?
Who you don't like?
let me get done. I feel like Leftwich should have been our quarterback right now.
Leftwich? Nigga, that's years ago.
I'm just telling you about how I feel.
Going way back to
I'm going-
Zephyr?
Yeah,
No,
what did
I'm
you say?
going back to a head coach. I didn't say quarterback.
Oh, head coach.
I
My
said,
bad,
y'all
my bad,
missed me.
my bad, my bad,
Y'all
my bad,
go
my
back
bad,
and
my
then
bad,
what
my
what I
bad,
said, man.
I was
Okay,
thinking-
thank
My
you.
bad, my bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
I said head coach.
My bad, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
He should be our head coach
I agree.
Okay.
right now.
I said that.
Right now.
Hey.
Gene Smith should have been gone out that motherfucker. See, it starts in the front office. It don't start on the field. You go get whoever the fuck you want to go get.
All right, but when is something gonna happen? They're 2-7 now or whatever.
This
How long
season
is this gonna go before
This season is
something
over.
Yeah,
changes,
this season
right?
is over.
This season
This
is over.
is over.
This season
And it is gonna be next year will be a replica if they don't make some motherfucking changes.
Ugh. It's just so hard to be
Now,
Jackson.
I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna say that because when we went and drafting offensive linemen, I was mad. You go back when we had these discussions. They were just drafting straight offensive motherfucking line. I was mad.
It was garbage.
Garbage though.
It was garbage.
That's why I say it's the person you picking. Because it was better players that still playing right now. Matter of fact, there's superstars right now on other teams that we passed and looked over.
Yeah.
It starts there with the drafting. Secondly, yes, you gotta hold these players accountable. But you gotta look at we ain't got all our players been hurt for 4 or 5 games.
That's an excuse.
That's not an
Everybody's got
excuse. This
players
is the
hurt.
league.
Who's
This is
hurt?
the league.
Kirk just got hurt. Who else is
Listen,
hurt?
everybody was hurt. We just got our linebacker back. Just got one of our motherfucking
Okay.
cornerbacks back. Campbell.
Yeah, right.
Look,
Everybody get hurt. Injuries
But that's-
happens in the
That's the
league.
nature, right? That's the
My
nature.
Next
team,
man
my
up.
team been hurt, but we've been next man up.
Next man up.
Man up,
Houston
right?
been hurt.
Next man up.
Next
right?
man
We've
up.
been next man up.
Next man up. Certain games that we lost, bruh, we wasn't supposed to motherfucking lose. Miami game we wasn't lose. It wasn't Trevor fault then. It was ETN fault.
ATM.
Come on now.
Yeah.
It's
I know,
certain
I can't
shit.
put all
Guess
blame
what?
on Trevor.
The game we played against Houston, it wasn't Trevor fault. It was Kirk fault when he dropped that motherfucking ball and shit like that. Dog.
Trevor fumbled,
So
or ETN fumbled right at
yeah,
the goal.
Trevor
Right,
missed,
right, right.
not
But
Trevor.
this last game, come on, you got to put that on
I'm not-
Trevor. Man.
I'm
You
not-
don't throw that ball.
Trevor
Just
missed a
back
couple
up,
games. He missed a
running
couple
back.
passes.
He missed a couple passes. I'm not taking nothing from Trevor. I ain't said that.
He did miss a couple
He-
passes.
And he used to be a winner at Clemson. He has not been a winner. for
That's college.
Jacksonville.
That's
the
college.
bottom
That's
line.
different. That's
and
college.
the quarterback is the cornerstone of the team.
It definitely
He
is.
just has not done it.
It is.
Period.
Yeah,
Flat
yeah.
out.
But you
Yeah.
got to have a
He's not winning
motherfucking line.
games.
You got to have a line.
Look at
Yeah.
Mahomes. Mahomes got nobody on his team anymore. He keeps winning fucking games
keep
because
winning games.
that's who he is. He's a baller, right?
Yeah, he
He's a
keep
leader,
winning games.
right? Trevor. Just
So
can't
you
do
don't,
it.
so y'all mean to tell me?
That's
But
my
you know
take.
what I'm gonna say about the Chiefs? You can't put them in that same situation.
Hell no! Look at that line.
It ain't not just the line. It's Andy Reid.
Yes, him too.
There you go.
Him too. You can't take that from
Andy
Andy.
Reid.
Can't-
Yeah,
he-
So I would never be like, yeah, you can't. Boo, boo.
No. Andy Reid
I'm not gonna put the Chiefs.
is the heartbeat of that shit.
Yeah. Andy
Because he
Reid.
gonna put his quarterback
He a
in the best
mastermind. Right, he a
situation
mastermind.
to fucking win.
Right. He a mastermind.
Now, Doug Peterson done put Trevor in the right
I was
situation
about to say, he's
to
done
fucking
this.
win.
He has.
I'm not gonna tell what I say. I ain't gonna get rid of the head coach. The head coach ain't the
You
fucking
don't like
problem.
the GM.
Trevor,
I don't like the GM. I don't like the defensive coordinator.
yeah.
Them
That's
fuck ass
who I
play.
think
Let me
needs
tell you
to go.
something.
The
Because
defensive
ain't nowhere in
coordinator.
hell we supposed to stand on motherfucking zone the whole fucking game.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think so.
A zone.
That's who needs to go.
That show that lets the offensive coordinator on the other side know that boy y'all suspect.
I'm not playing.
If we were in Dallas, if we were in New York, if
I
we
like
were in
playing
these
man.
big cities, somebody would be fired by now, right? And Jacksonville's just too lean. Oh, we're losing. Okay, whatever. Next year's coming, right?
That's
just-
that's
just
bullshit. Cause guess what? We was
It becomes a mentality.
I want to say 5-6 years ago. We was in the NFC.
Oh man, they broke that team up though.
Right.
Yes, I got you. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That
That
year.
team up.
Bullshit. The year after. 5-6 years ago, man, we
Next
was
offseason.
in the
They
AFC
broke that
Championship
team up.
leading at halftime, 17-3,
Well,
17-10. We were up going in halftime.
Don't
And
matter though. What happened the next year? Gone. Yeah.
This what I'm trying to tell you. That's the front office.
Right. Yeah. Stupid, boneheaded decision.
You get what I'm saying? That should have set your whole dynasty back years.
Yep.
Years. That's where it starts. And I'm gonna leave it at that. What going on? What you got to say? In the closing remarks on any subject that we had.
Is my boys right here. We looking. We sitting.
You know what?
Good.
And that's a key point right there.
see
Look
it
at they
good.
got a first-year quarterback that's playing better
see
than
it.
our
Oh, yeah, we
fourth
do.
year or fifth-year quarterback.
Because he's a gym
right?
rat.
Hey, he's a baller, right? And he's a winner, right? And Trevor's just, to me, is underperforming.
He
and we
underperforming
paid him
to me
too much
too.
money
Yeah.
for what?
He definitely.
He won one playoff.
he
Did he even
underperforming
win
to
one
me,
playoff
too.
game?
Yeah, he won the playoff
I
game.
agree.
He won. I agree that he's underperforming. I also agree that he's
That's
not
even miss a lot
worth
of
200 something motherfucking $1 million when we could have motherfucking got 2 linemen,
No.
100 apiece if that was the motherfucking case, because he need.
That's the going rate for a quarterback.
I understand
He'll
because
throw
they done
dimes.
made it like that.
He'll throw dimes and look like a top-notch quarterback
Yeah.
at times. But then at other times he throws passes on what do you
Like,
think?
what the
Just
fuck are
head
you doing?
scratcher,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
I be feeling like why he ain't running when he supposed to run,
Yeah. It's
and why is he throwing when he, you know what I'm saying? Why is he throwing when he supposed to run, and why is he running when he supposed to throw?
I can go on and on about that.
I can go on about all that, but it's the NFL, Jack.
That's why I'm happy with my quarterback.
Yeah, you all right? You
Hey,
ain't worried
they
about no
ain't going
motherfucking
far
Washington
anyway.
round
They
here.
ain't
They ain't
going
going
far
far. We ain't
anyway.
worried about them shit.
I'm so happy.
I'll throw money on that shit.
Man, that shit ain't going no further. It might be out the first round if it don't get shit don't get turned. That shit over there.
Oh, you crazy?
I am crazy.
Yeah, you crazy.
I'm
You
very
think
much
they're gonna
so.
get past the Lions? I'll put money on
Oh,
that right now.
I wouldn't say the Lions.
Ah, well they're gonna have to face the Lions.
I know that,
You
but
gotta
that's
face
the
a
best
couple- You
team.
gotta face a couple more teams over there.
That's the best team.
Of course it is. That's what I'm saying. They ain't
Who the
going
best
far.
team
They
in the
might be
NFL?
playoffs, but they ain't
Who the
going.
best team in the NFL?
Kansas City
Oh,
Chiefs
Kansas
right
City
now.
Chiefs
Who the
right now.
second best team in the
Lions.
The
NFL?
Detroit
Who the
Lions.
third best?
don't know.
San Francisco
San
49ers.
Francisco's got a bad
San
record.
Francisco and they 3-4.
San Francisco
They are the
49ers.
best 3-4 team.
They're the best 3 and 4 team. They gonna be number
They
3.
got McCaffrey in right now. When McCaffrey comes back, it's a whole different ballgame.
Then you got
Who the
motherfucking.
third best team
All right, the
in the
Washington
NFL right
Redskins. Commanders.
How long?
Sorry.
How long?
now? The whole motherfucking season, nigga, until it ends. And we might go to the Super Bowl.
That's a big
Yeah, we
night.
gonna end it like
Lord.
that.
That's a big night.
I'm just saying.
What
Hey,
episode
good
is this?
Who?
40 what?
That was 40.
This was 40.
I think
Hey.
this was 40 what?
What is it, man?
41? It
41.
was 41.
You know what's better than 41?
The Jackie Robinson episode of
42! When y'all come back and fuck with us, man, the South got something to motherfucking say. You know what it is.